You should come back with more bad guys.
Yes, you certainly should. My name's Rage, and this is my How to Galio video, showing you tips and tricks and all that good stuff with Galio. Right, let's get straight into it with runes, shall we? For my quintessences, I use straight health quintessences, seeing as it's pretty much what I use on every character. It's just a nice health boost early game. Right, for my seals, I use again straight health for the reasons mentioned with quintessences. Straight health is always nice, and especially so on a tank. For my marks, I use magic pen, seeing as Galio has a big amount of magic damage output, and it's always good to get extra penetration, seeing as he doesn't get it from items. For my glyphs, I use magic resist for a dual purpose. It makes him a better tank, and it gives him ability power early game. Overall, these rune builds gives me 8.5 magic pen, 145 health and 13 magic resist, which is a nice amount of stats to have at level 1. Let's move on to Masteries, shall we? It's a standard Galio Mastery build, 9-21-0, getting all of the talents in the second and fourth lanes in the defense, and second and fourth in offense. It's pretty much standard, and it's the only one you'd want to use for tank. My first summoner spell is Exhaust, and this is a great summoner spell for Galio because you can use it to help teammates and escape. Here's an example of helping a teammate. You should always use Exhaust to help teammates get kills on Galio. It's what you're there for, you are a support. See, I exhaust Zillion there, so Garen can go in and get the kill with his ultimate. The second summoner spell I use is Ghost, and for obvious reasons, escape, chase down, all that good stuff. It's a pretty standard summoner spell. Right, now on to my item build. The first item that I buy is Chalice of Harmony. It gives him pretty much endless mana if you don't consistently spam spells, and then again the magic resist adds to his ability power. Secondly, I go for Mercury Treads for two reasons. The magic resist is always nice for ability power, and the unique passive means that I can get off my ultimate earlier in teamfights. The third item is Aegis of the Legion. Nice amount of armor, magic resist and health, making me Galio a good all-round tank. Fourthly, I get Guardian Angel for the same reason as Aegis of the Legion, plus that the passive on Guardian Angel means teamfights are going to go your way because the taunt won't kill you. Fourthly, I get Banshee's Veil for just health, magic resist, all that good stuff. Finally, if the game goes on long enough, I buy a Force of Nature just to cap out my magic resist and ability power and make me an even stronger tank. It's a pretty standard tank build for Galio, and one that works very well for me. Let's go on to my skilling order. Early game, I get Q at level 1. The aim of this is to focus Q whenever I can. Now, a lot of Galios like to focus Righteous Gust because it's easier to aim than your Q, but Q is a very nice nuke, and the slow, I feel, is more effective for letting your allies catch it with enemies than a speed increase. If I can't get Q, then I buy Bulwark, which is an amazing support ability. You can save allies, get heals for yourself, tank a tower. It's an all-round good spell. If I can't get Q or Bulwark, then Righteous Gust it is, with obviously getting the oh so amazing Idol of Durand whenever you can. Right, now for my top 10 tips and tricks for Galio. My first tip would be faking that wind tunnel, and I have a clip here to explain just what I mean by that. Right, I'm being chased down through the brush by Garen and Zillion. I put a fake wind tunnel leading to Dragon, but go left. They're distracted by it long enough for me to get a good head start of them if I wish. Tip 2. Now this tip applies to all skill shot heroes, but more so on Galio because you need to hit that Q to be effective. Just make sure you lead it. Now this is someone not leading it. It gives Galio ample opportunity to escape it, whereas if you aim slightly in front of him, he'll run straight into it, getting you a kill. Tip 3. The timing on bulwarks. Now this is important because it can mean the difference between surviving and not surviving. First of all is a clip showing you how not to do it. Right, you see here we're having a skirmish with Vladimir, and he Qs me and puts his ultimate on me. Now I panic and pop Bulwark early, meaning that it wore off before Vladimir's ultimate, but thankfully Morgana's shield saved me. Now this is how to do it correctly. Zillion chases me down mid and puts a bomb on my head. Now I realise that it wouldn't probably kill me either way, but getting it just so it goes off when you have bulwark is always good. Right, tip 4. Use the Idol of Durand at the correct time. There's no use just blowing it in a team fight, you have to wait till it'll have the most devastating effect, shown here. Right, we're hovering around their bottom tower, we want to get the tower and we want to get some kills. So I go in there, put bulwark on myself, and wait until I can get as many people as possible. In this case it's 3. Janna blows us away, but the taunt ensures that me and Nunu still get 2 kills out of the deal. Tip 5. Show restraint if you wish to win, and by this I mean don't use your ultimate for 1 kill. You have to use it in team fights, it's where it's most effective. You're not a kill whore on Galio, and don't pretend that you are one. See right here, I could have got a Moo with a taunt if I wanted to go to the tower and used it, and in all likely we could have killed him. But thankfully I did it, because a few minutes later this happened. Zin comes up to gank us, Amuna comes in to support him. It looks like we're going to die, so Amuna presses his ultimate. I whack mine down to stop them taking advantage of it, and we get a double kill out of the deal. Tip 6. Don't use Gust to do damage early. By this I mean, don't use it in team fights just to do general damage. In a 1v1 don't use it damage, because you will need it to escape or chase down depending on how the fight goes. Obviously you can do it in situations like this, where you get a kill out of it. Like so, and like so. But in a situation like this, I could have used Gust then to chase down their Zillion, but if I had, I would then not have had it to escape their Garen. Which is a good thing I did, because you always need a Galio in a team fight. Tip 7. Now this may seem harsh, but don't just put bulwark on anyone to save them. You have to make a calculated decision on who is best to be left around to defend any possible attacks. Right, I come up to top lane to see Zillion put a bomb on each of my 2 low health comrades. Now I put it on Kyle because Kyle is a better support and will help me defend the turret more effectively than Garen. Right, know when the time is right. By this I mean know when to place your ultimate. Look at the enemy team, see what they're doing. For example, do not do this. Right, I am hiding in this bush. I see Zillion is coming around the jungle. So I slow him and start walking with him, waiting for the right time for his ultimate. Garen runs in and presses his Q, and I foolishly press my ultimate, meaning the silence instantly cancels it and denies me the kill on Zillion. Tip 9. Don't run around on little or no mana. While this can apply to a lot of champions, it's especially so on Galio, because you are very hard to get away from someone without your key spells. For example, I am on no mana here and I'm recalling to go home. Garen finds me and I've got nothing. He gets a silence off, which means I can't use the mana I regened, and his ultimate finishes me off. Right, tip 10. Galio against other taunts. Always use your taunt second. It really does make a difference in team fights. For example, Annie and Shen are going to have a fight with me and Ezreal. Shen taunts just then and gets me. So I wait for mine, place it here, killing Annie, and giving us the opportunity to kill Shen. Now, I do make a little mistake further on in this clip, which I will show you in a minute. Right, Shen is backed into pretty much the corner here. He knows he can get Ezreal, just if he survives, but see, right there I missed my Q, and that would have saved Ezreal. But overall, the fact I used taunt second saved the team fight. Right, that is it for my How to Galio video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, my name's Rage, and I will be putting more videos out. I am fine with taking suggestions. If there's anything particular you guys want, or any suggestions that you might make about his videos, there may be a How to Galio montage of my best moments coming out, if I feel that would be entertaining. But for now, I hope you enjoyed my little guide video, and if there's any questions, just post them in comments and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you, and good night.